Women and Work, by Alfred H. Miles. Always a hindrance, are we? You didn't think that of old, with never hand to help a man and only a tongue to scold. Timid as hares in danger, weak as a lamb in strife, with never a heart to bear a part in the rattle and battle of life. Just fit to see to the children and manage the home affairs, with only a head for butter and bread, a soul for tables and chairs. Where would you be tomorrow if half of the lie were true? It's well some women are weak at heart, if only for saving you. We haven't much time to be merry who marry a struggling man, making and mending and saving and spending, and doing the best we can, skimming and scamming and plotting and planning, and making the done for do, grinding the mill with the old grist still and turning the old into new, picking and paring and shaving and sharing, and when not enough for us all, giving up tea that whatever may be the bacca shan't go to the wall. With never rest from the riot and zest, the hustle and bustle and noise of the boys who all try to be men like you, and the girls who all try to be boys. You know the tale of the eagle that carried the child away to its eyrie high in the mountain sky, grim and rugged and gray. Of the sailor who climbed to save it, who, ere he had halfway sped up the mountain wild, met mother and child returning, as from the dead there's many a bearded giant had never have grown a span, if in peril's power in childhood's hour he'd had to wait for a man. And who is the one among you but is living and hale today, because he was tied to a woman's side in the old home far away? You have heard the tale of the lifeboat, and the women of Mumble's Head, who, when the men stood shivering by, or out from the danger fled, tore their shawls into striplets and knotted them end to end, and then went down to the gates of death for father and brother and friend, deeper and deeper into the sea, ready of heart and head, hauling them home through the blinding foam, and raising them from the dead. There's many of you tomorrow who, but for a woman's hand, would be drifting about with the shore lights out and never a chance to land. You've read of the noble woman, in the midst of a border fray, who held her own in a castle lone, for her lord who was far away, for the children who gathered round her and the home that she loved so well, and the deathless fame of a woman's name whom nothing but love could quell. Who, when the men would have yielded, with her own sweet lily hand, led them straight from the postern gate, and drove the foe from the land. There's many a little homestead that is cozy and sung today, because of a woman who stood in the door and kept the wolves at bay. Only a hindrance are we, then we'll be a hindrance still. We hinder the devil and all his works, and I reckon he takes it ill. We do the work that is nearest, and that is the surest plan, but if ever you want a hero, and you cannot wait for a man, you need not tell us the chances, you've only the need to show, and there's many a woman in all the world who is willing and ready to go. For trust in trial, for work and woe, for comfort and care and sorrow, the wives of the world are its strength today, the daughters its hope tomorrow.